Happy Wednesday. So last week, Jenny texted me and let me know that this week's theme was going to be rants, and I was really excited because it's been a really long time since I put out my last rant video, and that one wasn't really all that great in the first place. Then I started thinking, what would I rant about? Like, I have a lot of opinions, and I'm not sure which ones I should voice, when or where. I probably shouldn't rant about guys because that will get too personal, and I'll probably end up trashing someone, and I do not want to do that to someone. I also shouldn't do one on general equality because I don't want people to think that I'm just starting to rant about it because to get views, because I have opinions on it. I don't have a lot. Like today, for instance, I was walking down the hallway and I was talking to my friends and I was going off like this. Basically, I yelled down the hallway, if it's okay for a guy to shove his hand down his pants and adjust himself, it's okay for me to take my bra and fix it like that. Not a problem. So with that in mind, I decided I'd rant about the future, teenagers in general. I'm not really sure how to label it. I figured I have a lot of opinions on it. I could use personal examples without getting too much into my, it's better off. The main point of this rant is that teenagers aren't allowed to make choices. That being said, my whole example is teenagers aged 17 to 18 at the end of the school year for their senior year in high school, or even the entirety of high school, teenagers have to decide what they're going to do for the rest of their life. Basically, starting junior year in high school, teenagers have to start thinking about what they want to do for the rest of their life. So basically, in the ages from 16 to 18, you have to decide what you're going to do for the rest of your life. Yet, legally, I'm not allowed to go out past 11 o'clock at night. I don't see how that makes any sense. Basically, I can't do a number of things, yet I have to do this one huge thing, and my one huge thing is another huge thing that's a problem for me. No. If I want a tattoo, I get looked down on because, oh, how are you going to get a job with a tattoo? Well, why don't you stop judging people based on their physical appearances? How about that? My personal problem with it is there are two things I want to do in life, and both of them don't count as a stable career choice. Number one, I want to go to college and major in art so I can be an animator for Disney, Pixar, or Rooster Teeth. And that's not a reliable plan. I need a fallback plan. Well, I don't have a fallback plan. I'm not good at anything else, alright? I can draw sometimes. I can sing a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I can't do math. I can't do science very well. I guess I'm okay with English, but writing the greatest American novel isn't a good career choice, apparently. My other plan that I want to do for the rest of my life that I've decided, YouTube. Jenny mentioned this on Monday on how people were looking into YouTube for career options, and basically for my entire life, I've looked up to YouTubers and I decided I want to do this, and now I realize I can get money from it, so kind of works out, but there's the whole issue. Watch Jenny's video to hear the issues. Teenagers just don't get the respect they need, and I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna call this, maybe this video should be rant in digression form. I'm getting angry and I'm not even saying anything. Gosh, it's like, you don't ever have those moments where you're saying a bunch of things in your head but you don't know how to put it into words? I remember several times last year with my English teacher, because I can't stay very focused in class sometimes and I get pretty lazy. Basically, she came up to me on several occasions, what are you gonna do when you get to college? Well, I don't know. Am I even going to go to college? Is it worth it for me? Because apparently what I want to do with my life isn't good enough. One day, she said, she didn't go for the, what are you going to do when you get to college? She just said, what are you going to do with your life? And at that point, I kind of went off a little bit, but not really. I was like, well, I actually plan on doing this and this with my life, and I already started doing this, this, and this towards this thing. And you know what? Who cares? Because it's not a reliable decision, no one cares. Damn. Another issue about being in the 16 to 18 age ratio, no one listens to you, alright? I live in this world too. I have opinions on what's going on with my country, with the planet, with the universe, and everyone thinks, oh, you're a stupid teenager, you have hormones, you're a girl, no one's gonna listen to you, your opinions and ideas and facts you pulled don't count people don't listen to you about politics. They don't listen to you about decisions. They don't listen to you about helpful hints that can make their lives better. But just because you're this age, you don't know anything. I think that people tend to forget that when they were a teenager, they were probably saying literally the exact same thing I'm saying right now. Do people, when you hit the age of producing a child, do you just forget what it's like to be young, to do things, to have opinions? Because it feels like once you're an adult, everyone else is beneath you, and even if you're wrong, you are right 100% of the time. No one else's opinions matter. This is a bad example, but on Tumblr, I've seen people give logical explanations and choices and options and ideas on how to fix certain things, and just because, and like, they brought them to people and then no one listens. How do I sentence? I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts and ideas, but I'm not sure how to really say them right now. I don't know what I want to say. I know what I want to say, but I don't know what I want to say. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Question what the TV tells you. Question what a pop star sells you. Question mom and question dad. Question good and question bad.
When you hit the age of birthing a child, do you just forget? My cat. Oh.